Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, it's GTO, Vibes with GTO, and we have to make sports great again. So we have Shador Sanders, football. We have Bronny James, basketball. Everybody is in an uproar because with Bronny, they are saying he wasn't ready for the NBA, and I totally agree. That was a LeBron move, and then let's jump into this. We have Clutch Sports saying that LeBron James needs the pieces around him right now to win. LeBron James is pitching the fit. He's going on live streams. He's doing podcasts. He's doing everything. It's like he's embracing the Hollywood life. Well, if that's your goal, and then you also want to start another league. If that's your goal, go do it. LeBron, you're not that great. And anybody that thinks that, okay, cool. He's doing everything he can do to stay relevant. We didn't see that from Kobe. We didn't see that from Jordan. He's doing everything he can do to stay relevant. That should tell you his character. That should tell you his standing in the great debate, whatever y'all want to call it. But let's get back to Shador and Bronny. They receive a lot of heat because they both have fathers that have accomplished a lot in their professional fields. But we have to go back to letting coaches be coaches. Well, in Shador situation, more so than Bronny, because JJ Redick and LeBron were cool, so they've been letting them in the game. But I'll get to that in a second. But specifically for Shador, if the head coach, the owners of that team is paying the head coach to coach this team, he's seeing what's going on. The players are seeing what's going on. And then we have all this media uproar because he's still number 3. So let's take a step back. If he's still number 3, that means they are seeing things in his practice game and everything else that is not translating into letting him into the game right now. And shout out to the Cleveland Browns head coach. He's not falling into the pressure. He's still number 3, letting him sit back there and do his thing. And then at the end of the day, too, Shador thought going to the Browns instead of the Ravens was going to be his meal ticket to play. Okay. We forget that when you play a sport, unless it's an individual sport, it's a team. You already are messing up the dynamic of the team when you have somebody that was drafted way down on the draft board getting all the attention. And the only reason he's getting that attention is because of his father, not his play, not anything else. So you have to understand, you have other guys that have worked hard for years to get to where they have gotten to, and they don't have the same accolades, meaning parents that are on that stature to, even be in those conversations. That's going to create animosity. That's going to mess up the team dynamic as well. And then if we want to be real, there are no handouts. There shouldn't be any handouts, but we know that comes. But there shouldn't be any handouts anyway. So we got to go back to letting coaches be coaches. They are paid the money. Yes, we all can have an opinion. I'm not saying we can't have an opinion. I have an opinion sometimes, and my opinion is not right. But what I'm saying, when it comes to these specific players, keep that same energy. If it's a 5th round, 6th round, 7th round player, keep that same energy for every one of those. Not just somebody because their parent is accomplished great things in a prospective sport. Keep that same energy, and that's all I'm saying. And that's where things get messed up, and everybody here, why he ain't playing? Well, I haven't heard one leak from a player on the Cleveland Browns that said Man, I've seen Shador in practice, and he should be starting. Anonymous articles come out all the time, even in the government. So y'all let me know on that. I haven't heard that. How many players on the Cleveland Browns are saying Shador is that good that he needs to be a starter? Because that information would have came out. And the same thing for Bronny. Clutch Sports just came out talking about LeBron. I know the Lakers are rebuilding and they think about the future, but we need to be thinking about right now. Well, if you're thinking about right now, Clutch Sports, Bronny wouldn't be on the team. Dalton Connect would have a bigger role than what he's had. Only thing y'all are doing is diminishing a very talented player. And even listening to LeBron on his press, the first day press for the LA Lakers, and he's talking about, he named a couple people about bringing up the court, and he want to put Bronny in there. Like, LeBron, dude, come on. LeBron, you seek attention. You want attention. You have become Kim Kardashian. That's who I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you Bron Kardashian. LeBron Kardashian. Because you seek the media. You want a narrative out there. Oh, if it's not this, this, and this, I'm hurt, but I'm able to go on go do this, and this, like LeBron. You're supposed to be a so-called leader on the team, and you're doing this. Nobody's going to respect you. And the people that you have around you, Clutch Sports, Rich Paul, whoever, they are not your friend. They're going to kill your legacy. Hey, and you ain't got to worry about it. You still fighting for a legacy. You still fighting for relevancy, and everything that you're doing, you losing. And it's so funny. I don't even know if Jordan has any social media accounts personally. He's not doing anything. So you should know you're doing something wrong if that man, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, is still regarded as the greatest. That means you put all these years in, you always on social media, you on all these interviews, you doing everything that Jordan would never do, Kobe would never do while playing. And people still bring up these comparisons. Your whole team failed you, for real. So, hey, it's your boy GTO. Y'all can be mad at me all y'all want to. I'm just speaking what I see. Yeah, Bronny as well as Shador, they get a lot of attention because of their parents. But a lot of this is fabricated attention, and it's just hurting them. Let the coaches be coaches. The coaches going to see what they need to see, because at the end of the day, the coach going to get fired if the job is not getting done. And at the end of the day, Bronny shouldn't have been on the team with the Lakers. Shador, we'll see. But I don't hear any anonymous reports coming out or anything from any of the teammates. Don't forget, the media has been locked in there, most media personnel, when it comes to internally with teams, they get locked in. And that's how information gets leaked, because they build trust amongst the people that they talk to, people that they know. And it's just like being in the streets or anything else. You build trust, and you're able to say things. So I'm gonna encourage everybody to listen if any anonymous report has come out about Shador Sanders. Y'all let me know. It's your boy GTO, Vibes with GTO. Yeah, let's get it.